Welcome to Game Time. I'm your host, Angelo, and with me, I have our guest, band leader, and all-around go-to funny man, Brandon McNair.
Ew!
Except he's not funny.
Ew! Oh, what the fuck?
This is episode 14 of Game Time.
But we posted up to episode 11. Burr, 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 burr!
Because I'm trying to give them a treat for when I go to Australia, because I don't know if we'll be able to record or not.
Excuses.
Baby. I'm just really busy.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
Brandon, how was your week?
My week was fine. Work is long as fuck. I am starting to not like the job so much, but it still pays well. Nothing really interesting happened to me. I'm playing Mafia 3. It is repetitive, but I'm enjoying the narrative. So I accidentally pissed some people off. I assigned
into their store?
No, well, I just walked up and punched dude in the head and did that shit, but no, that's not. I like how everybody freaks out. No niggas in here!
I know.
What? So I punch him in the stomach and I steal from his cash register and I leave, because, niggas. But everybody just runs out, oh my god! And they run out and I grab a white girl.
They're like, oh my god, Blackie's robbing the store!
Yeah, it's pretty funny. What was I gonna say? I accidentally assigned, so I'm kind of OCD in regards to the territories I'm doling out.
Oh, yeah.
I want to try to keep everyone's territory, connected somehow, to their own shit. And I accidentally assigned Vito a racket in a neighborhood I was going to assign to the Irish. And so we're sitting down, after, we do that for the sit down, and Vito's like, you're just, my guys did that work for nothing? This better not fucking happen again. And he left. I was very impressed by how the characters tracked shit. So far, everybody has one territory except Burke. Burke has two now after the last place that I took over last night. The harbor. Fall Harbor, I think it was. And, so I'm just like, I ain't got shit. And Vito's like, I ain't got shit either. And I'm like, I was very surprised that they keep track of shit that way. Cause there are some other parts of the game that I don't like very much. I don't like that there's no fast travel, for example, but, I don't like that, like I mentioned before, everything looks like, the surface of fucking Mercury when the sun is rising or setting, which makes it very difficult to drive because there's no sunglasses mode. But, I'm enjoying the game itself. The mechanics are fun. The gameplay is pretty fun. The gunfights feel pretty savage. It's funny kneecapping dudes with a shotgun because they just fucking fall over, and crawl around. And then I don't know, the savage kills or whatever, where you hold down the B button and then let it go, and he's like, come here, boy, and he puts him on the ground. Yeah, I'm like, yikes, it's pretty painful, but it's not bad. The only different thing to happen this week, I came home the other night and somebody was parked in my parking spot. I said, alright. So I called the tow truck company and they towed it.
Oh yeah?
But then I saw the car the next day, so I don't know if they actually towed it, or if he came out and realized it was happening and moved his car, but, I thought that was pretty funny.
Don't tow my baby.
Yeah. It's like, motherfucker, there are empty parking spots at the end of the car lot. Nobody likes it, but I fucking live here. Eat a dick. Got my car, I got my keys to my new place on Tuesday, started moving stuff in. This is my last weekend in this apartment. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. How about you, boy?
Well, I worked as usual, handling some shit about me, for when I leave for Australia. I don't know why I said it all weird like that.
Crocky!
Going down under.
That's about all we know.
I got a text message.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Don't forget.
That's not my wife. This is my wife.
Don't forget about the prawns, yeah?
That's South Africa.
Yeah, but I mean, they eat prawns there.
Not the prawns, yeah?
I'll just go there and be like, some prawns, yeah? And I'll be like, yeah?
Haven't heard that one before. Pork, pork, pork. I don't know, I became the sweet chef all of a sudden.
They're like, this is Australia, not Sweden.
Pork, pork, pork. You ever notice that he sounds just like elites? Anyway. Well, welcome to Elite Kitchen.
And then freaking Johnson just storms into the fucking studio and he's like, they keep stealing all of my lines. Cause you know how Ward is just him going, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody bumps into the camera, don't shake the light bulb.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
All right, today on the Johnson Quotecast, we're going to go through every Halo game and every line he said. Oh, I know what the ladies like. All right, that's the last one. Go on.
I had some other things happen. I'm not gonna mention them because I don't want to jinx myself. Just, knock on wood. I haven't really been playing any games. I mean, I bought some games. I went and picked up, like pretty much, like only games that came out this week were like there was only one of them that was like for every console, but it was mostly just PlayStation games. There was, Yakuza 0, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, I got Resident Evil 7 for the PlayStation. There's one more. I don't remember. Oh, Gravity Rush 2. Oh, and I also got, even though it's like super late, Fire Emblem Fates.
Oh.
Which that game's been out for like a year and a half now. It was a good deal. And they actually, okay, I'm gonna go on a tangent as to why I hate Pokemon.
Oh, here we go.
They actually, so when this game first came out, it was a two-parter. It was like, kind of like Pokemon, how it's like, oh, there's different stories. It's like, oh, it branches a storyline. If you choose this game, you side with this side. If you got this game, you choose with this side. But the version I got is the one thing in which I'm like, Pokemon just needs to fucking do this, which is they released a version which is just like the full game, and it's like, oh, you choose whichever side and you continue on that playthrough, and then like you can start a new game and play the other side. Fucking, I'm so sick and tired of freaking Pokemon where it's like, oh, you only get certain Pokemon depending on which game you got. Just so in that way, you can either spend money or more money so you can have the other copy, or you can go and trade with your friend. Midnight, leave my goddamn feet alone, you asshole. But yeah, fucking, I'm so tired of Pokemon. So I can't wait for Pokemon Stars on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, goody.
Cause then it'll have both, and then I won't have to worry about any of that stupid shit. I fucking hate Pokemon.
No,
I'm not gonna get no Pokemon Stars. Last Pokemon game that I liked, and it's like where I'm like, yeah, I'm fine stopping here, was Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald.
That's the same game every time. They just add one cool thing, and it's not even that cool.
I know. I also bought, some other games, like I bought, what else did I buy? I think that was it. But yeah, oh, no, I got some old games that came in from the mail. Some Super Nintendo games.
Well, yeah, anything in particular you want to share?
I got a trilogy of games. I got, Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, and Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
That's dope. Those games are fun.
Yeah, I also got, Aladdin for the Super Nintendo.
That game's not bad either. I remember Aladdin.
I got it mostly because, I know a lot of people rave about that game, and there's fights about which one's better, the Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis version. So now I have both, because I already had the Sega Genesis version.
The answer is Sega Genesis version. in case you were wondering.
I also got, Toy Story on the Super Nintendo.
Yikes.
Not as fun as, the Toy Story 2 game on PS.
Would you go on like a spending, like a licensed game spending, frenzy? Like what the hell?
No, I was just buying more games for my game collection of.
Get Lion King. You want to play a game that make you mad? Get that. Oh man. That game is fucking impossible. The Monkey Tree puzzles alone are enough to make me drive myself mad.
It's like Brandon had a steering wheel in his pants because it's driving him nuts.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good episode. I could already tell.
Do you want to go ahead and push off into the news?
Do it.
Alright, calm down, Nike.
No, that's just do it.
Fucking do it.
Oh, man. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do it!
He's just a fucking quiet boy to me. A fucking quiet boy.
That's what he said. You said you were gonna kill me last!
That's right.
I lied.
You remember when I said I'd kill you last? That's right, Matrix. I do. I lied. Ooh la la.
I fucking love and hate that movie. I would show that movie to somebody just for the garden shed part where he gets chased by the entire fucking South American army and goes into that shed. They shoot the shit out of it and he comes out wearing a fucking rake, a hoe, and some circle saws and starts throwing them shits like discus and decapitates like 3 dudes, throws a rake through somebody's chest. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then the guy that he fights is like, looks like he's in a Metallica cover band. He has like tight leather pants and chainmail. I don't know if you're gonna fight me or fuck me.
Fucking his like, crop top, tank top that's made of
porno
chainmail.
Mustache. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you, John, and then I'm gonna suck your dick, John. Like, oh boy. Alright.
I'm gonna stab you between the balls.
I like your balls, John! Oh, the 80s. You could make anything.
God, and then he like fucking throws a fucking pipe that stabs him and he's like, let off some steam.
Yeah. That's a drinking game. Sit down and watch that and then watch Cobra. Every time somebody says some stupid ass shit. Or excuse me, mongoose. I love that you and I are the only 2 fucking people that got that. This vague Sylvester Stallone reference. So the news.
Yes, the news. We got a new trailer for Prey, showing off some like story elements. I guess, so, do you know the story of this game, Brandon?
It was supposed to be a, Jango Fett and then they canceled it and then they brought it back.
Not that story, the game story.
Oh, no, I don't.
Make me remember.
My bad. It was...
The story is like, I guess, in this timeline, JFK wasn't assassinated, and so we got to space firster. And then they find some alien race, and they're trying to utilize it, to unlock stuff and technologies. Basically, the way the game's looking, it's BioShock in space with the aliens from Edge of Tomorrow.
So, okay, I'm down.
And in this trailer, that we also got a release date for it, which is May 5th, 2017.
Woo!
That's just 4 months away.
Are they just calling it Prey, or are they calling it Prey 2?
Prey. It's just Prey.
So it's gonna act like the first one. Aw, man. Actually, Prey 1 wasn't great.
No, it wasn't.
The butthole doors.
That's why I was so happy about Prey 2.
The first part, anyway.
Cause fucking Prey 2 was gonna be so different than fucking
Prey 2.
1. Like the only thing about Prey 1 that was going to be in Prey 2 was that the first level in Prey 2 was supposed to be like also part of Prey 1, cause like
you're on that plane, that's Marshall in that plane, yeah.
Yeah. Your plane was taken at the same time the fucking, Apache chief and his family was taken.
Yep.
And then, like, the rest of the game is just supposed to be on, like, this fucking alien metropolis with, like, underground.
The Underdark Underground, wow.
I mean, there's always, like, different words for, like, the shady part of town. It's like, oh, don't go towards the underground. Oh, don't.
It's where the blacks live. I mean, it's, dark.
It's where the squiggly splooches live.
That's why we call it the Underdark. Or where the Vorcha hang out. Shout out to Mass Effect.
I always hated the Vorcha.
Space Mexicans, that's what I call them.
Then again, they did, you know, I know why you liked them, because, you know, you look like them.
That's funny.
The
Space Mexicans, they'll take any job and they fuck all the time. They're everywhere.
At least they're better than Batarians. I'm just saying.
Did you hear what I said to Sylvia the other day? What I said to Sylvia the other day?
No.
It was either him or somebody else. They're like, they took a test or they were trying to figure out what Mass Effect alien they'd be. And one of them's like, I'd be a Batarian. And I'm like, before or after Mass Effect 3? Because that makes a huge difference. And then everyone's like, aw.
Fucking.
Anywho, Prey looks fun.
Wait, hold on. Was the joke film series in Mass Effect about the Hanar detective or Elcor detective?
The Elcor detective. The Hanar are the Hanar
big,
are the
stupid jellyfish.
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. Shepard, your fucking dumbass dance move having.
His dumb dance moves and dumb one-liners.
Yeah.
Like, I still love the freaking, the one Renegade Shepard response in the second game where you throw that dude out the window and you're like, you're working too hard.
It's just been revoked. It looks like you're double parked. Fucking throws him to his space car.
Oh, man. Upcoming survival spin-off to Age of Conan Exiles, has an early access release date. On January 30th, you'll be able to get the basic early access version on Steam for $29.99, or the Barbarian Edition for $59.99.
It comes with a severed head, so you're living the life.
Better than a severed penis.
Look at all these marketing opportunities these companies are missing out on.
Yeah,
they send you one.
It'll be like the how like the Walking Dead season 1 or was it season 2 DVD thing was like a zombie head that had Daryl's screwdriver in the eye.
Yeah, the Walking Dead box sets are dope.
Too bad the show isn't.
Shut the fuck up. You
it's
wrong.
The truth, though.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's the truth.
No, I showed, Jacob says the same shit, and then I showed him a scene of, everybody hates Chris getting killed, and he was like, I don't know how you watch this. This is too intense for me. I'm like, imagine this every episode.
I've seen worse.
What, deaths? Well, you see some shit? Back in the war.
There's some animes, dog, where you'll see like one thing and you'll be like, turn it off.
That shit don't count. That shit don't count. That's animated. I can see all kinds of animated
you
shit.
say that, but then when you're just watching it and it's like, they're acting like actual people and they've animated it well, you'll.
I mean, I've seen the Animatrix and I thought I handled that pretty well, so.
And that was a pile of shit.
Oh, there were like 2 in there that were pretty good.
There were 2.
All the ones that cover like how the war happened are cool, and then that's
There's like only one good scene about that, and that's like when it's like all the fucking robot mechs fighting the actual robots.
I guess. No, but I liked all of it. I thought it was all pretty interesting. Adam and Eve go to the UN and they're like, hey, we have a message, and they fucking explode and take out the whole UN. I'm like, god damn. Alright, well, that's a big fuck you.
I like the one with the private detective who helps out Trinity.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, the one where the kids find the glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, they're hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
And the one with the chick who's like in love with the captain of her ship, and then like they go.
Last Ride of the Osiris. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that one was good too.
Yeah.
Wasn't the anime, like some bits of the animatrix done by the same guys who did the fucking scene in Kill Bill of what's her face's backstory?
I believe so.
And that was Conan Exiles.
Is that coming out for consoles, or is that just PC?
It's Steam for right now, and then it's supposed to be coming to Xbox.
Isn't that like the Mad Max Conan game, where you play as open world Conan doing shit?
It's like Ark Survival Evolved, but Conan.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to skip that one. Alright.
That's why I said survival game. Survival.
Hey, you know what? Trying to survive this bad breath. Go on.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how you tolerate your own bad breath. You keep talking into your mic and it just like keeps like blowing off of it and coming back into your face and you're like, ooh!
Keep reading, motherfucker.
I wouldn't exhale that hard, Brandon. You might
That's okay, I'm wearing glasses, it's fine.
It looks like your glasses are like super fogged up. Looks like you just got out of a sauna.
Good one. Read the next fucking story.
Overwatch's Year of the Rooster event is now live. Hurry in to get your skins, emotes, sprays, and more. The event will run until February 13th, and probably the next day after that, they'll release their new event for Valentine's. Calling it here, probably. Folks.
Yeah, most likely. Did I tell you the story about Greg and the Chinese restaurant we were at?
No.
Oh my god. So we're having, this is a few years ago, we're having lunch at this Chinese restaurant, and I'm looking at their menu, and they have like at the corner of the menu, they have like what, each year and like what year you're born and what animal you are or whatever. And I'm just kind of looking at it, not a big deal. And Greg goes, he was married at the time. He's like, you're not going to find Donna on there. His wife's name was Donna. Yeah. He goes, you're not going to find Donna on there. And I said, oh, he goes, yeah, she's the year of the bitch. And I died. I was done.
You should have then been like, oh, but the year of the dog is here.
And then, so that got me in trouble later because I was hanging out with Alex at Donna's house because I lived there. I rented a room and I was talking to Alex and I told him that joke and Donna was right outside my door. I open the door and she looks at me. I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? And she fucking storms upstairs. He's like, I want him out of this house. And Greg had to like talk her into let me stay. It's like, God damn it.
How's that your fault?
He's like, I mean, you should be listening to his conversations. She goes, did you say that? He's like, I mean, that's not really the point. The point is you're bred to say it. So anyway, you're the rooster, so go play Overwatch.
Yeah, next we got, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare gets actor-laced zombies DLC.
Shocking.
Yay. The zombies. Actors featured in this DLC are Kevin Smith.
Overrated.
Paul Rubens.
Has been.
Seth Green.
Still funny.
Sashir Zamata.
Unattractive.
And
but good actress.
Others.
She's underutilized in SNL, but that's not her fault.
I don't even know who she is.
That she's one of the cast members in SNL. They're token black female cast member.
With a name like Sashir Zamata?
I know, surprising, right? It was that or some kind of Indian. Dot, not feather.
She's kind of cute.
I mean, you're into the dark meat. I'm not really. So.
Wow, Brandon, just wanna. Now our entire audience knows that you're racist against black.
Oh my god, I'm not racist against black. I've been very open about the fact that I am not attracted to colored women. That doesn't mean, is that worse saying than black women? I'm not attracted to black women. No.
Alright, what you're basically saying, Brandon, is that you're not black, you're a colored.
Okay. Because I don't see colors. I just see colors. What I'm really doing is auditioning for a job on Trump's presidents. Yeah. Coming to a theater near you, Coontown. Richard Roper says it's a movie.
Yeah, I mean, it had a beginning and it had end credits. I guess it was a movie.
I haven't seen this many black faces since my last arraignment hearing.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, we're getting canceled for sure.
Yeah, totally. Upcoming DLC for Battlefield 1 has its details
Pumped
revealed.
As fuck. You gotta say this right. What's the DLC called, Angelo?
They Shall Not Pass.
You're doing it wrong. They shall not pass!
Thanks for blowing out the audio, buddy.
You're welcome. You'll fix it in post.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to. You shall not pass. We'll move the action over to France. 4 new maps are set. Verdun Heights.
Don't worry, guys. Every map ends with a surrender.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Go on. I don't mean to insult your countrymen. Yeah, I do. Go on.
If I had a rock, I'd bust your head, bitch. Verdun Heights.
You on a rock, you try smoking it, you fucking try it.
I'm a drug addict. I don't know, right.
What does that mean? Every time I talk to you, like, what, you drinking tonight? Every time I ask you for an ETA on what we're gonna do this shit, why, you got plans to get drunk? What if I do?
That tends to be the thing you do.
What am I, you know what?
Like I said, Brandon can't enjoy himself unless he's got a beer in his hand.
I am on the 12-step program, and all 12 of those steps lead to the front door of a bar. So you mind your goddamn business.
I was about to say, Brandon, you haven't even stepped on the first step. You're too drunk to move.
You know we're gonna drink when you come to town, right?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm not gonna hear this fucking, having a third beer, Brandon, woo. I don't want to hear it. I'll throw your ass out a window.
I'd be like, wow, Brandon. 2 sips of your 1 beer? Wow. I mean,
And then I'll leave you there.
Can I go back to reading the news now, or do you want to try and shit talk me some more and then just get your problems blasted out like that?
I'll allow it.
Verdun Heights, an uphill battle towards Verdun's fortress. Fort Vaux and its tight spaces within. Soissons, an open French village in the summer being ravaged by planes, tanks, and horses.
Sorry.
God damn it, autocorrect. Not horses of infantry, hordes of infantry.
Oh, man.
Horses with just guns and little fake arms tied to them. And then
I prefer my soissons with a side of coffee. It's very tasty. Or, excuse me, as they call it over there, café au lait. Anyway, go on.
Soissons, not croissant.
I know what you said, motherfucker. Go on.
And then Rupture, a map that recreates a battle where the French fought in trenches lined with poppies, surrounded by the broken carcasses of tanks.
God, I gotta play this game some more.
I know. Banner Saga 3, its
Woo!
Kickstarter was announced. That's fucking cool. I still haven't beaten Banner Saga 2, but I will. Next, we got a new 3DS XL gets a Pikachu yellow model in February.
Who fucking cares?
Yay, Pokemon. God, I hate Pokemon so much. Deus Ex second story. Oh, I'm sorry. Deus Ex's second story DLC is coming in February. I have no details on.
I do. This is actually one of my news items. I got the details on this one. So does that mean don't read it or what? Okay. Alright, fine. Deus Ex Mankind Divided second single-player DLC has a release date and a plot synopsis. Called A Criminal Past, it tells the story of Jensen's first mission with Task Force 29. It will release February 23rd, and its plot is as follows. Quote, Jensen is transferred deep into a hostile, high-security prison for augmented felons. His mission? Track down and retrieve sensitive information from a fellow undercover agent who has gone dark. Success will help the fight against terror around the world, but Jensen will need to confront a darker side to his role before the day is done, end quote. The DLC is included in the game's season pass and available by itself at an undisclosed price. So, sounds fun.
Man, that's a lot of details about blackies.
Oh no.
Self-racism.
Got him.
Self-roasty. Got him. 2 new Xbox One S bundles have been announced. One bundled with Halo Wars 2, and another with Forza Horizon 3.
Nice. Halo Wars 2 looks interesting.
I'm still on the fence about it.
I mean, I'll probably get it. It's Halo, I'll probably get it. The only Halo games I skipped are the dumbass mobile phone ones.
I didn't even know there were mobile phone Halo games.
Oh, there you go.
FF15's Moogle Choc-bo event goes live.
Okay, and that's where I'm out.
A sort of year of the
You
chicken
lost me
type.
at Moogle. Go on.
Kiplo. Moogle Kiplo. That's what they say, Moogle Kiplo.
Okay, go on.
A sort of year of the chicken type of, year of the rooster. Year of the rooster type of dude. Don't tell Colonel Sanders it's the year of the rooster.
Or rice, chicken.
Or they'll cook them up Louisiana fast.
Louisiana! Fast!
Before they drop them in the fire, they'll take them to church.
Or rice, chicken. Chicken or rice.
Oh, my chicken jokes. Oh, man. That adds a carnival-type festival to the game in Altisha. Choc-bo racing, roller coasters, mascots, and new food served up at the Squeenix Cafe. And I'm pretty sure the server may be one of the Final Fantasy developers.
Oh, okay.
Cause like I saw it in the trailer for it, and I was like, that guy looks too different from everyone in this game. Is he one of the fucking developers? It's like those moments when like you see fucking Kojima in Metal Gear, and you're like, yeah, you don't look like anybody else in this game.
That's fucking Kojima. It's like, thank you, Snickle, you saved my life.
I still love in Peace Walker when you're looking for something, and there's like you have to search all the different trucks, and there's one of them that's just like filled with cogs and fucking stinks like metal gears.
Thank God. Yeah, it's for. Anyway.
New character trailer for Injustice 2 showcases Robin and his abilities.
Yup.
During this, it's revealed that this Robin is the Damian Wayne Nightwing from Injustice, who's for some reason gone back to being Robin.
That means he's my character and I'm a whoop ass. Woo! I clean house with Nightwing and Injustice.
No, let me finish.
Yeah,
Brandon.
yeah.
No, Brandon, let me finish. This is the evil Nightwing from the you know how there's the one like Rain or whatever the fucking thing was called, where he's like got the long hair and he's like red and he's got like the spikies on his arm.
Yeah, the spikies.
That Nightwing skin.
I don't care as long as he has a bow staff.
He doesn't.
God damn it!
He has a sword.
Now what am I gonna do?
Lose
like normal.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause you suck.
No, you know what? All right, now
we've gone over this before. We've gone over this
before. Now we're
before.
Posting video.
Hey,
now we're posting
don't
video
worry,
of me spanking that ass up and down the street.
Don't worry, Brandon. When Injustice 2 comes out, we'll do a part-time pugilist episode on it.
Oh, we sure will. We sure will. That's gonna be a full-time ass whooping. Let's go.
Yeah, on your end.
Nope.
You're gonna be going home rubbing your ass like, why did I even come here?
I'll take my shit and go home.
You're gonna be like, what's his face on Friday? Just running away like, my grandma gave me that check.
You want some of this pork?
No.
No. What the hell are you doing hanging out with me? Get the hell out. Oh, man, I gotta watch Friday. It's been a while. What's up, Big Perm?
I mean, Big Worm.
Fuck's wrong with you, Smokey? I'm gonna come back. You don't got my money or my bud. I'm killing you and you. Woo! I won. Give me my money. What?
I lost.
Hello.
Trailer is dropped for Dark Souls' latest DLC, The Ringed City.
Ugh.
You know, Brandon, this is something I've been thinking about over like the past week.
No.
No,
I know what you're gonna say.
No, listen, no. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. You keep going, oh, Dark Souls, Resident Evil, Nintendo, they're all bad. If they're so bad, why they keep making sequels, huh? They're obviously making money.
Is that a real question that you're asking me? Are you trying to imply that good games get sequels? Because that's not true at all. How many sequels have we gotten to Sonic? I'll wait.
A lot.
Okay.
Obviously, people are buying them.
Alright, just because people buy a thing does not make the thing good.
You say that, but what year of Madden are we on?
Okay. That's... Okay. Read this news story, Angelo.
Takes place at the area seen during the final boss battle during Dark Souls 3. In this new DLC, you can expect quite the norm of new equipment, enemies, and bosses, and NPCs. During the trailer, there's a character who looks like Priscilla from Dark Souls 1 from the painted world of Adamantium.
Go on, sign it out. Oh, yep. Aramandium.
No, I purposely wrote it wrong. Because I forgot what the actual title was.
Oh.
It's like Aramantis Abadu. Jojo Sheen Jabadoo.
You are done.
Oh yeah, she looks like Priscilla from Dark Souls 1. And strange enough, this isn't the first character in Dark Souls 3 or its DLC to look like this character. So who knows what's in store? I already kind of talked about this during my week, but games, like literally the only games that came out this week are fucking mostly PS exclusives, and that's Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Yakuza 0, and Tales of Berseria, which I heard is one of the best ones in the series, and it's fucking brutal. Next, we've got, as Brandon says, and really fucking annoys me. Next! New cinematic trailer is dropped for Mass Effect Andromeda, during, or get some more, little tidbits of the story.
Wait a minute. You don't like my news transitions?
I don't like the way you just, like, scream out, next! It's really, like, annoying.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Go on.
New cinematic trailer dropped for Mass Effect Andromeda. We get some more little tidbits about the story, showing off 2 new races. I know I already said it earlier, but I'm gonna steal my own, joke again. They've got a fucking minefield that looks like the aliens from Edge of Tomorrow. Oh no, wait, I actually could have done it better. It kind of looks like the ending bit of Star Trek Beyond with all the swarm.
Oh.
And then this other race, which, God, it's on the tip of my tongue of what alien species it's a species from Star Wars, but I guess technically they can use it since they're technically not canon anymore. Oh wait, no, they were shown in Clone Wars. They still are canon. Oh shit, someone better call Lucas's lawyers.
Well, EA owns BioWare and the Star Wars property, so I guess they could be set in the same universe if they want.
Shit. It's like how E.T. was in Phantom Menace.
Okay, that was more of a shitty fucking wink that George Lucas wanted to jerk himself off to, but that's a different thing.
No, it's more like, hey, Steven, you know, you've been my friend since I first started doing Star Wars, so as as a sort of nod to our friendship, I'm going to put one of your characters into my film.
What does it feel like to make a good movie in the 21st century? I wouldn't know.
Both of my kids are adopted, and I'm married to a black lady.
I'm in the new episode of Legend of Tomorrow.
That's the most influential thing I've done in the past 20
years. Got him! Oh, man.
Speaking of a partnership between two like-minded fellows, this week we got so both Marvel and Square Enix were saying, oh, we've got something big to announce on Thursday. Like, Marvel said it, and then Square Enix said it. And then they came out together, and like, they're announcing a multi-game deal, starting with a game called The Avengers Project, which released with a trailer. The story seems to be that Earth's mightiest heroes reassembling after a fall from grace. Some of the studios shown during the trailer that will be working on this game, or others announced, are Tomb Raider's Crystal Dynamics, and the last game I remember them making was like, I think the original Thief, Eidos Montreal.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm sure they've made other games, but like literally the only game I can remember Eidos Montreal making was like OG Deus Ex, OG Thief.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. How do you feel about that new game then?
I want to know what kind of playstyle will it be. Will it be like third person? And if so, what kind of game? Will it be like an action-adventure game? Will it be an RPG? Will it be a beat-em-up? I don't know.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a X-Men Legends-esque situation.
I was just about to say, as long as it's not X-Men Destiny, or whatever that game came out.
Yikes!
But if it's like X-Men Legends, and specifically X-Men Legends 2, or the game series that totally copied X-Men Legends, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yep, shout out.
That can be cool. But what would also be cool is like a, what's that series called? Like a kind of like, no, but they wouldn't do that because then you'd have to focus on a new character. They try and make a completely new character for it. I was gonna say make it be like, Infamous, or like any of the old Spider-Man games, or like a Arkham game. But they wouldn't do that because, but I mean, it could be a good way for them to work out the deal, like how Square Enix and Disney, and they made new Square Enix characters.
Yeah.
And only in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. I'm really psyched for it though. I love me some Marvel. I love me some comic books.
Agreed. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, licensed games may be making a comeback because that PS4 exclusive Spider-Man game looks dope as shit. So if they can make anything even close to that, it might be. I love
the fact of how his comic kinda is like original, but also takes some bits from his Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming costume.
Yeah.
Like the whole like eye slits.
Yeah.
That go all small so that way he can focus.
Yeah.
Next we've got Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire announced on Fig. I like how they took the subline from Brandon's album. Deadfire.
I thought you were referring to like Fig, like making a dick joke. But
Fig Newtons, maybe. But yeah, Fig, a crowdfunding site kind of like Kickstarter and Indiegogo that Psychonauts was
Indiegogo,
also
baby.
on.
Sorry. Go on.
Weren't we just talking about Pillars of Eternity last week?
I feel like it came up at some point.
Pillars of Eternity, that's always online thing, right?
I don't think so. Maybe.
No, it's not. That was a
Shit.
game that was a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale.
Oh, that's right. Baldur's Dale, Icewind. There we go. That's what.
You mean, Gatewind?
Yep, I bet.
That's cool. And then, the one thing that I'm super psyched for, I mean, I'm psyched and stoked for everything that was mentioned on this list, but this is like one of the big ones close to heart. Frontier Studios, announced that the beta for Elite Dangerous's Commanders update will be coming soon. This update is a long-awaited update that'll add multi-crew co-ops for ships and true character models in the Commander creator. So Brandon, once that comes out, we can start doing co-op, let's play.
I'm down. That game looks interesting.
I fly,
Don't. I clean the ship and cook.
I was going to say, I fly, you shoot.
Oh, hell yeah.
But for some reason, my brain started thinking of that phrase that I say at work, or that me and my coworkers say to each other at work, which is, I fly, you by.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Good for Elite Dangerous. It seems to have a fan base somewhere. Yep. So it's great.
It's one of two space sims that I'm really loving, that and Star Citizen, because they actually did what they promised to, unlike certain games.
No Man's Sky. Yeah.
Or the regret box.
Ooh. You mean Ouya?
That picture was so goddamn funny.
Oh yeah, it was pretty funny.
So I had her hold the regret box, and it's just a fucking collector's edition of No Man's Sky with the ship model. That's all of the news on my part, Brandon.
Okay.
Ow,
Let's
shit,
see.
my elbow.
Let's see.
That made a really loud noise.
Next. EA is giving subscribers to EA Access and EA Origin access to Mass Effect Andromeda for 10 hours in March 16th. PS4 players do not...
Wait a second, that's like 4 days early. Those sons of bitches.
PS4 players do not have this option, but a multiplayer beta has been announced for the console, which has not been given a date.
Oh, so, God, they're bringing multiplayer back? It's not even
yes,
good,
they are.
Though.
It was fine.
It
was cool.
Tried to bring it over to Dragon Age.
Oh yeah, the Dragon Age
not
multiplayer
everything needs a multiplayer.
It was pretty rough multiplayer in that game. Next. Nintendo tenuous relationship with third parties is long and well documented, but at least one developer seems to think better days are ahead. During an interview with Famitsu, EA Executive VP Patrick Soderlund said the following things about its relationship with Nintendo. Quote, I only spoke about FIFA today, but our company structure lets us release all sorts of games for every platform, so we'll go wherever the gamers go. I think Nintendo Switch will put Nintendo at the forefront of the game industry once again. Their approach is quite different from anything they've done in the past. They've listened to EA, Activision, and other companies since the beginning of the Switch's development, so we've been involved throughout the whole process. They teamed up with us because they wanted to guarantee the console would be successful. Doing business with Nintendo is very important for us. We'd like to bring more and more games over for everyone. End quote. His words sound encouraging, but time will tell how long this relationship will last. Rumor has it the FIFA game they announced is last gen, which is not likely to sell well, giving EA an option to point to it and say they can't make money on the console and cease supporting it. Fingers crossed that this is the beginning for better days for Nintendo and its third parties.
Next.
So that's encouraging. It seems like EA, they are giving the impression that they are all hands on deck with the Switch, but we'll, again, with FIFA being the only game that they announced for it, we'll see what happens. How do you feel about it? I know you're very much pro Switch, so I'm sure you're happy about this.
Yeah, EA. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. Just as long as, we get, like a visceral Star Wars game or, I'm looking.
The other one.
I'm literally looking right in front of the box.
Battlefront 2.
Respawn Entertainment Star Wars game.
Yes. But yeah, I think that'll be the real test if they have any plan on really supporting the Nintendo will be that. If even one of those games comes to the Switch, I think they'll be in much better shape. Cause it's obvious that they can't just make a box to sell to Nintendo fans. There either aren't enough or they don't have a big enough interest in supporting that infrastructure the way that it needs to be. So, see how it goes.
It's nice to see that autocorrect didn't only fuck me over.
What are you talking about?
Look at your next news topic.
Next. Though his very vocal support of Hideo Kojima and public admonishment of Konami would indicate otherwise, Guillermo del Toro is not creatively involved in Death Stranding. He explained the situation in an interview. Yeah, he always looks like he just got out of a sauna. He explained the situation in an interview.
Greasy.
Oh, my bad.
When Silent Hills was canceled, he was like, "This really hurts my greasy heart."
Motherfucker, we all know you greasy. You need to get a gym membership. You ain't gonna live much longer. Kojima-san, quote, Kojima-san called me and said, "I want you to be a character in the game." And I said gladly. He's discussed his idea so I could understand the character, but other than that, I'm not involved creatively at all. End quote. Del Toro joins Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen, who are the main character and the villain respectively. Death Stranding does not have a release date, but it will be using the Horizon Zero Dawn engine.
Which we've already seen.
It's not as good as the Fox engine, so I don't care. But
I don't think there's really much that's better than the Fox engine.
Fuck, man. I still can't get over how pretty that game is.
It's up there with the top engines, like fucking, is it Frostbite?
Frostbite's not bad. Frostbite just looks weird. And it has weird physics, but yeah, it's, Death Stranding, I don't know. The less I hear about Death Stranding, the happier. I'll buy it and play it because it's Kohima, and I'm always very interested to see what he's gonna do. But
I forgot to mention something when we first talked about when the new trailer popped out. During the second trailer, when Guillermo del Toro shows up, you can see he has a scar across his forehead, like someone cut open his brain.
Oh,
my brain. I love that episode of South Park. You think I knew you were the last one, over emotional gopher? My brain. Continue on. Or I'm sorry.
What happens next? The first, so you pointed out something that bothered you. I figured I would acquiesce
and made it funnier. So I'm glad.
The first set of DLC for Resident Evil 7 has been announced, called Banned Footage Volume 1. It will release to PS4 first on January 31st, so fucking right around the corner. Then Xbox One and PC February 21st.
What?
The breakdown of the I know which one you bought it for.
It's good that I have it for the PS4, but damn, that sucks.
Aw, man. The breakdown of the DLC is below. Bedroom scenario. Figure out how to escape from a sex chamber. Just kidding. Figure out how to escape from a locked room, but don't let Marguerite Baker know you've been out of bed, or she'll give you a dirty spanking. I'll let you guess which part of that I made up. Nightmare scenario. Fend off waves of enemies and survive until morning. Extra mode. Ethan must die.
Tough as nails. You're so fucking corny.
A tough as nail. I copied and pasted this.
I expect that from like a 90s fucking movie box.
Ethan Must Die, a tough as nail sequel to the movie Romeo Must Die, where you play as DMX and Jet Li as they fight off waves of enemies. Does not support PSVR. God damn, I wish that was really what that said. Banned Footage Volume 2 comes out February 14th for PS4 and Xbox One, and PC February 21st.
Wait,
and future. Wait, hold on.
They're coming out on the same fucking day.
Hold on. Ignore the dates because when I was reading this, that didn't make any sense. Banned Footage Volume 2 also is not dated, but here's the details for that. 21 scenario. Gamble a life and limb in a deadly game run by Lucas Baker. Daughter scenario.
You bet your limbs before you bet your life. I don't think a soulless body can really bet limbs.
I don't know, man. I think I'd rather be dead than have no arms.
Wow.
See what?
Let our veteran community know how you feel.
Okay. See what the Baker family was like before the tragic events of Resident Evil 7. Extra
Fucked up
mode.
Hobos.
Jax. I'm gonna laugh if they're like good old fashioned, like, you know,
Podunk
nice
hillbillies.
people. That black cop comes over and he's like, "How y'all doing, gang?" Like,
and that's when everything happens. They're like, "Oh, yeah, we gonna get rid of this colored boy."
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Everything changed when Officer Jackson came over.
Jack's 55th birthday. Race against the clock and feed Jack tons of food in this comical extra game mode separate from the tapes and story of the main game. Does not support PSVR. Resident Evil 7 has been met with glowing reviews, so more chances to dive into this with DLC will likely make the player base very happy. So, good for them. That's what some of the enemies sound like in that game. I don't know what sound you're making in the background, but
I think it's the sound of Brandon eating his own words.
I never.
Resident Evil 7 isn't gonna be good.
Did I say that? I'm pretty sure I said. I don't know if I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that about. Hold on.
What's that noise? It's the sound of Brandon backpedaling.
I'm pretty sure I said Resident Evil. No. Final Fantasy 15 and The Last Guardian wouldn't be good. I don't think I said anything about Resident Evil 7
because you're all like, "Oh, Resident Evil's games are so bad, and this one's going to be even worse."
Okay. Obviously. All right. Well, as it turns out, you can copy PT and make a good game out of it. So who knew? Anyway.
If anything, this game is like PT with a little bit of Condemned. So
PT Barnum, because it's also dead.
Bonk you on the head, you asshole. Shut up. Silent Hills.
There's some things about the Battlefield expansion that you did not mention, so I will do that now.
Things about Banner Saga I didn't mention.
Okay. All right. Stoic Studios has announced its intention to launch a Kickstarter for $200,000.
200,000.
200. Okay, sorry for $200. The niggas, we broke. We need some extra money to put the menu in. Oops. For $200,000 to add additional features to the game, investing their own money as well. So they're pulling a shit, what was that?
Kinda
a Sony with that one game.
I was gonna say it sounds like they're doing fuck, I can't remember the studio, but the guys who made Shadowrun Returns, where basically it's like the game's already done. The Kickstarter is just to add like extra features with backer goals.
The game was done, the game's done, but none of the controls work. We forgot to add that, so we need some extra money to add gameplay. The synopsis of the plot is as follows. Quote, in Banner Saga 3, players will embark on their final journey beyond the Wall of Darkness to traverse the world unlike anything encountered in previous sagas. The beautifully hand-drawn Viking role-playing adventure will once again test the player's resolve through epic tactical battles against deadly adversaries, where a player's choice directly affects their personal journey. The lives of your clansmen and their families have never been more significant than in the final act of the series.
All right, Brandon, pass me the baton. Pass it to me.
Baton thrown.
In Banner Saga 3, players will embark on their
Are you rereading it?
Yeah, but I'm making it sound cooler because yours is sounding pretty lame. On their final journey beyond the Wall of Darkness to traverse the world unlike anything encountered in previous sagas. The beautifully hand-drawn Viking role-playing adventure will once again test the player's resolve through epic tactical battles against deadly adversaries, where a player's choice directly affects their personal journey. The lives of your clansmen and their families have never been more significant than in the final act of the series. And see.
Stoic has confirmed that this will be the final game in the trilogy, so hopefully they get their funding they need to bring the franchise to a thrilling, satisfying conclusion. No release date has been announced.
And then they're going to announce, because their whole Ralph Bakshi, rotoscoped art style, they're going to make the newest in Dragon's Lair.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I wish.
Alright, so that's pretty cool. The Banner Saga is much better than I thought it would be. Emotionally resonant game. Very, very, very interesting and unlike anything else I've played before. So, good for them. There's some things about the Battlefield one.
Yeah, go ahead.
That you missed. The They Shall Not Pass DLC. Other than the maps that Angelo mentioned, it adds the French army. It adds a new mode called Frontlines, which mixes Russian conquest modes. Adds a Char 2C tank, which is a new Behemoth class vehicle, which I can't wait to never be able to use because somebody's already in it. Adds the Saint Chamond tank.
Very good.
And this is interesting, adds the Elite Trench Raider class, which is melee focused and has a cool array of grenades.
Wait, so they're just adding a new class in general?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Adds a stationary field gun, the Field Howitzer. Sounds like, bless you, shit. Which sounds like it's gonna do some damage. If it's anything like a real howitzer, someone's gonna get blown out of their fucking Nikes in a hurry.
Stationary field gun, never mind. I thought I was talking about the, player, equipment. Like how there's the anti-tank gun, that's an equipment for the assault class.
Oh yeah! I remember that.
I'm sorry, Bane. I didn't know you were joining. Let's see.
The DLC is set to release March, and as always, will be available for premium members like ya boys 2 weeks before everyone else. So I'm definitely playing more Battlefield 1 when that comes out. Everything stops. Mafia stops. I'm playing Battlefield 1. Mafia or Watch Dogs, whichever one I'm on by the time that rolls around. Defunct Disney Infinity Studio, Avalanche Software, is back. Revived as a Warner Bros. Owned studio, it will be responsible for making the Cars 3 game.
Oh boy.
Hold your applause.
Oh,
John Blackburn, former Disney exec, will run the studio, and in exchange, Warner Bros. Will get the rights to their Avalanche engine that the studio had built prior to closing. It will be curious to see what the future of the studio will be once the game comes out. Apparently, Cars 2 sold millions of copies, which was also made by Avalanche Studios. Avalanche Software. Avalanche Studios is a company that does Just Cause, so my bad for the confusion. The movie comes out in June, so the game will probably release around the same time. So,
am I the only one who finds it weird that Warner Bros. Is making a game for Disney?
Yeah, but when there's money on the table, though, anybody will take it. So, see what happens. Actually, I think Warner Bros. Just wanted to find an engine to make the new Batman game out of. Heyo! This one actually surprised me. I did not know what to do about this. Francis Ford Coppola, wants to make a game based on his revolutionary... Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Explains a lot about his career. Wants to make a game based on his revolutionary movie Apocalypse Now.
They already have it. It's called, Spec Ops Online.
The famed director made the following statements in his press release confirming his intention. Quote, 40 years ago, I set out to make I gotta make this cool so Angela won't take the baton away from me.
40 years ago.
Coppola's 1,000 years old now?
40 years ago, I set out to make a personal art picture that could hopefully influence generations of viewers for years to come. Baby. Today, I'm joined by new daredevils, a team who want to make an interactive version of Apocalypse Now, where you are Captain Benjamin Willard amidst the harsh backdrop of the Vietnam War. I've been watching video games grow into a meaningful way to tell stories, and I'm excited to explore the possibilities for Apocalypse Now for a new platform and a new generation.
I love how that voice, the way whenever you say a word that has P.I., you're like, Apocalypse, Porpoise, platform.
Now I need some honey and hot tea because of my fucking throat.
Yeah, sounding like a Patty and Selma will really do that to your voice.
That's my Jewish old grandma smoker voice. This is unexpected and exciting news. The movie inspired countless other movies and video games, so seeing this story retold as an interactive experience could be incredible. That's really cool. Yes, like Spec Ops, nigga, we understand what you said.
Because it's based off of the book Heart of Darkness, which Apocalypse Now is also based off of. So technically it's like a guy.
Not
that Charlie don't surf, man.
not to be confused with the porn parody Heart of Darkness, which was also not bad.
Which Brandon starred in.
Hey, I gotta pay for...
He wasn't the Heart of Darkness, though.
I
was the Soft
cowboy.
of Darkness.
Oh, the Soft. Okay. Hard Darkness, more like soft milk, you fuck. Anyway. Hero shooter Overwatch continues to take the world by storm. Via an official tweet, Blizzard confirmed the game has reached 25 unique players across all platforms.
You mean 25
that is not
million?
Yep. Did I say 25?
25 unique.
I'm sorry. I got my numbers confused with the Battleborn numbers. My bad. 25 million unique players across all platforms. Considering the glut of shooters to come out since its launch, this attach rate is incredible. Overwatch is an incredible game. I'm sorry. And Blizzard is likely to support it for a long time. Battleborn, more like stillborn. Next. Oh, excuse me. Next.
Oh, this next one I can't wait to shit on.
Oh, you ready?
Wait,
all right.
wait, no, never
Angelo
mind.
and I barely have the same person to shit on at the same time, so we'll see.
Wait, no, I thought it was someone else. My bad.
Oh, man.
I mean, we can still shit on it.
That's cool about Overwatch. That's now, to understand, that doesn't mean 25 million copies of the game have been sold. That just means 25 million different people have logged into the game and played at least one match, which is still impressive. So, good for them. I plan on buying Overwatch eventually, but there are so many single-player games I'm trying to burn through, I don't really have the time. Next up, peripheral company Mad Catz, with a Z, because you know that they suck, is in dire straits, facing a potential delisting from the New York Stock Exchange. This is not much of a surprise. The company lost $11 million
Yeah, say it one more time, Dr. Evil.
$11 million by agreeing to build the peripherals for Rock Band 4, which, as we all know, bombed. Barring some shift in the market or creative financial maneuvering, Mad Catz is likely going out of business. Now that's one way to skin a cat. But seriously, they had to fire like 37% of their workforce. That sucks.
When I looked at your thing, I thought it was a Razer. Because Razer, some of their peripherals are Garbo. Like the fact that some FGC fighters at like EVO, who are sponsored by Razer, will not even use Razer fight sticks because they're prone to not working.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect for fighting games. Or any game in general, but still. That's, I mean, I'm not surprised. The peripheral market seems to be in a weird spot now, especially since Microsoft seems to have started to, like the Pro Controller, they just started to make their own peripheral shit. So we'll see what happens, but I have personally always thought Mad Catz stuff was cheaply made. I got a Mad Catz controller, like when I had the OG Xbox back in the day, and like it broke in like 6 months, like without me even really doing anything to it. It's just, I always thought like, I always remember them for like the clear, kitschy looking controllers that I always thought were really stupid, but.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure somebody out there is upset that Mad Catz is probably not going to be around much longer, so.
And plus, a lot of the best controllers that I remember of like, not like base controllers for, consoles were always actually made by the companies, like, GameCube's Wavebird, the Duke for the Xbox.
Duke.
Not the character from Avatar.
Oh God, stop it. But this is worth noting. Their stock is currently selling at 0.15, 15 cents a share. So if you want to get in on the ground floor of Mad Catz, Angelo, now's the time.
No.
No, okay. This last piece of news. Next. Cross-play with PC and Xbox One players is live for Gears of War 4.
Woo!
After a year of testing, the Coalition has made the option available for unranked social quick play only, but may expand it to ranked playlists in the future. This is a huge step toward Microsoft's commitment to parity between games on PC and Xbox One, and will hopefully be widely embraced by the community. In their test notes, they mentioned that pretty much what they found out was that there was parity between the KD ratios and kills per game and all that stuff between PC and Xbox players. So they didn't really see it as a problem. You are never going to see crossplay in a first-person shooter for obvious reasons. But
parity, huh? Like that young Weird Al Yankovic?
No, parody like the same. Motherfucker, read a book. But yeah, so that's
junk asshole.
Oh no, I know you were. I skipped over it. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. I have not played a lot of Gears Online.
Don't you?
Yeah, especially when I shower.
You skipping the shower? That sounds awfully dangerous.
I'm just I'm very excited. I can't wait to get this soap.
Oh, I better not drop it.
Oh no!
I dropped the soap. I better bend over and pick it up.
I bet a bad boy. Now you know I have a yoga mat in my bathtub.
Fucking every time I think of like dropping the soap, I always think of the scene from Boondocks where fucking Terry Crews, that like 7'2" black dude who's got muscles on his muscles, and he's like, "Hey, pick up that soap, boy. I've been watching you. You haven't been getting all clean. You haven't getting behind them ears."
I don't watch enough of the Boondocks. That's for sure.
It was like during like the first season.
Okay, I think
it was when Mr. Dubois was like, he's like all scared. He's like, "I don't want to do anything bad because then I'll go to jail and then I'll get racially raped."
But yeah, that's all the news.
But the thing that was awful about that was that like it's like a big pan of the dude, and it's like from his waist to his feet there's just a giant like sensor bar.
Oh man.
Boondocks is funny. Go watch it.
Very, very funny. Underrated show. I don't know why more people don't watch it. Probably because they say the word nigga every other word.
I know.
But it's still a good show.
Nigga this, nigga that. Nigga.
If only for, causing Uncle Ruckus, no, we're like.
These things ring fear into a nigga's eyes. A whip, a chain, a job application.
And then, what's that? Name Slickback.
Okay, Miss Slickback. No, nigga, you gotta say the whole thing. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing. It's a pimp named Slickback.
Oh my god. You know, you can tell how old the show is because he's voiced by Cat Williams back when he did not flip out on people and get sent to jail every town he went to.
I know.
So, R.I.P. Anything else you wanted to add, Angelo? I think that's the whole show.
Wait, R.I.P. on who? Cat Williams?
His career.
Oh. Was there anything else I wanted to add?
Yeah, saying the same thing in a different voice makes it better. Thank you for clearing that up, Chief.
Do you want to do the thing I was talking about last week, where we talk about the games and then say the thing?
Certainly.
So, if you can hear that,
that's the sound of old media.
I've got a relic from the past. I found it while excavating this ancient burial site called Black.
His condom drawer. Oh, oops.
Oh. Joke's on you, Brandon. I
don't wear condoms. I got all the babies.
I was gonna say I keep my condoms in my glove box.
Oh, there you go.
But yes, I have an old issue of Game Pro in my hands. Want to know how old that is? Game Pro isn't even around anymore.
Oh. Wow, that's old, dog.
This one is the December 8th issue, from 2008, which was a preview guide for games coming out in 2009. Me and Brandon are going to go over some of them and talk about how, like influential they were to us. Like, great games, and whether we liked them or not, and whether they were good or not. So, you know, oh god. so during the first page, there's screenshots of a bunch of games. Oh man, you got Resident Evil 5, Silent Hill Homecoming, Fallout 3, Borderlands, MK vs. DC Universe, Resistance 2, and Gears of War 2. Oh man, this is how I know it's old. It's a screenshot of Skate 2, and guess who's in the screenshot?
Oh,
good old
who?
Rob Deerdeck.
Oh man. He hasn't picked up a skateboard in like 15 years.
I don't know, fucking table of contents? Oh wait, no, here we go. The first game on the list is Batman Arkham Asylum. Brandon.
Ooh, yes.
Was Arkham Asylum a game that you played?
Reluctantly, to be honest. Our good friend Taji Thomas, aka Pocket Hercules, aka Tiny Nigga,
the man with the bone in the nose girls?
aka Bone in the Nose Girls, aka, Trey Songz tattoo. He recommended the game to me multiple times, and I kept saying no, because I wasn't really into Batman that much and whatever, and I finally saw it, on the cheap at GameStop, and I picked it up, and, I've been a fan of the franchise ever since. It was very good. Metroidvania-esque, and very much combat was fluid, and the boss fights were annoying, but they weren't, dumb, and it was dark, and it seems to be kind of like a sequel to the animated series, which is kind of how the big fans of the franchise kind of look at it, so that's cool.
Because, it had a lot of the same voice actors from that, like Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, the chick who voiced Harley Quinn before they replaced her with Tara Strong, who isn't as great at doing a voice. To be honest, I didn't play Arkham Asylum until after I played Arkham City. And not even like months or a year after. I think it was like 3-4 years after I played Arkham City did I play Arkham Asylum.
You can't go back. Arkham City's better than Arkham Asylum.
I know, but I did. I played through Arkham City. I beat it. Then maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I played through Arkham Asylum, got it from GameFly. And yeah, I freaking really, really, really enjoyed it. I was like, man, now I can see where they, got all these great ideas from Arkham City. Wish I'd played it before City. Though that final boss battle is shit.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I'm the Joker, and I'm known for coming up with masterful plans that's going to prove to be quite the thorn in Batman's side. So what is my plan this time? I want to take some steroids and fight him.
And beat the fuck out of him.
But yeah. Next we've got Killzone 2. Did you ever play Killzone 2, Brandon?
I did, after pulling myself through the garbage pile that is Killzone 1.
What?
I can't, I took vacation.
Oh yeah, you played Killzone 1 and 2 and 3.
And 2 and 3 straight, and Metal Gear Solid 4, all in a row. I spent my entire vacation burdened. I did nothing but drink, masturbate, and play PlayStation 3. And, Killzone 2 was great.
I need to know about one of those.
I know, Killzone 1. But, Killzone 2 was great. I know you're talking about the masturbation! But this is an honest show. I try to be honest about what's going on. But yeah, that's what's up.
See, I originally played Killzone 1 back in 03.
Yeah, when you should have played it, because,
I fucking love that game. There are so many times I would just replay the first level, the first 3 levels, because I was just I wanted to relive that moment when I played it, and I was like, oh my god, this game is so fucking cool. Killzone 2, I did enjoy more. than the last game because it wasn't so much a on rails shooter. More free moving in its movement, which they have been trying to do with each subsequent release. But yeah.
It was really meaty though. Like the gameplay in 2 was just felt really good. It was the closest to Call of Duty. It was Call of Duty. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of a mix between like Gears of War and Call of Duty. Like the meatiness of Gears with like the fluid frame rate of Call of Duty. It was very fun to play.
And shooting of Call of Duty.
Yes.
I still remember the fucking original Killzone 2 E3 trailer that everyone fucking loved. They went fucking bananas for.
Yeah. I remember that too.
Yeah, that's Killzone 2. Nick.
It was close though. I will give them credit. It was definitely not the trailer, but they stuck as close as they could to that.
Yeah. This one's just a huge pile of lies. Release date 2009. Publisher Sega. Aliens Colonial Marines.
The biggest middle finger ever delivered to a fan base.
Did that game not come out till like 2012?
Oh yeah, and it was still bad.
Oh man.
It's like they released the thing to share to like the media, threw that in the garbage, and released the actual game. Like maybe they won't notice. They noticed, motherfucker.
Another title by Sega, though. This one I think was it was Obsidian, which would later go on to make some good games. Which I think they made Pillars of Eternity. Now that I think about it, Alpha Protocol.
Alpha Protocol. I almost bought that game like 4 times.
I rented it from GameFly. Me and Anthony were playing it when the Gears 3 beta was out. And I was like doing kung fu, and there's like this was one of those games where it's like if you push a button, your character will do like the opening animation to like one of his moves. And so like I kept pushing like this one like kung fu, like the melee button, and he kept doing like his kung fu flip and before like coming to a stop. And I think we were going like, "Oh, how you like my twisty style?" I don't know what the name of this game is. Africa with a K, and it's a PS3 game, and it's the tagline for it is Pokemon Snap meets Jungle Safari in this graphical powerhouse.
Blood Diamond, the game.
Oh God. The next couple of games, one of them isn't. So this one, is called Game Girl. Only one of these games is good. Only 3 of them have come out.
Okay.
Bayonetta.
Okay.
Oni Chanbara, Bikini Zombie Slayer. Velvet Assassin. And Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh man. Velvet Assassin must be the shitty one because Bayonetta wasn't bad from what you told me. So.
The shitty ones was Velvet Assassin and Oni Chanbara.
I don't know. Oni Chanbara came out. I thought that was one of the ones that didn't.
There was only one that didn't come out, and that was Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh, stop. No, still waiting.
Freaking on the next page. Oh man, just 2 stinkers though. I do know someone who actually likes one of these stinkers.
2 stinkers. Okay. What?
Bionic Commando, the PS3 and Xbox 360. The remake where you're the
wife arm.
Spoiler alert, your wife is actually your arm. And then
the only game where a hand job is actually a blow job from your wife.
And then You're awful. You're awful.
I didn't write the fucking game.
You did. You wrote the joke you just said. Next we've got The Conduit, this Wii,
oh
shooter
yeah!
where the sequel ended with Abraham Lincoln and George Washington showing up in like years
Yo,
of
dog,
war
you tried to
power
bust
armor.
some caps? I cannot tell a lie. We're gonna kill bitches.
Next we've got Dark Void, which I never played, but I'm not gonna lie, I replayed the demo on the
Dark
Xbox
Void.
Marketplace over and over again because I really like the way that the whole flying was.
Yeah, flying is the best part of that game for sure. It was not I played like the first couple levels and I was like,
we've got the re-release of Dead Rising on the Wii, Dead Rising, chop till you drop. Oh god, we've got another stinker.
Man.
We've got another stinker.
What? Couldn't they fit like 15 zombies on screen at once or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think
it was so bad.
We've got another stinker. This one a free-to-play stinker. DC Universe Online.
Oh, man.
Which is the only mention it's gonna get on this show. Well, unless if we ever talk about really good trailers, and in which case it'll get one more mention. We've also got Blizzard 3, or not Blizzard 3, Diablo 3. And you never played that. You never played Diablo
3? No, I didn't.
Oh, it's good. And here we have one of your favorites.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
The game your ex made you watch her play.
Oh
Final
my
Fantasy
god,
13.
no! Oh!
You know what's funny? On the opposite page, there's like a ad for a game. A game that had just come out and that's now exclusive on the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, mind you, being written in the Spider-Man font. This game giving a 10...
PlayStation 3 starring Tobey Maguire.
This game was given a 10 out of 10 by Game Informer magazine, a 5 out of 5 by GamePro magazine, a 5 out of 5 by PlayStation the official magazine, and GameSpot called it mind-blowing. And then IGN was quoted with saying, "Is it possible to give a game an 11? If so, this would be the game that would merit that score." Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, tactical espionage action.
I don't know about 10 out of 10. It was a fine game, but...
Rated M for mature, for blood, crude humor, strong language, suggestive themes, and violence.
That's fair. But, come on. Come on.
At the time, Metal MGS4 was damn good. But, another game we've got that's going to be, that was only at the time of this magazine coming, was just 2 months away. But it was, The Godfather 2.
Oh, yeah.
I really hated that game because,
I didn't play, I wanted to play it, but Godfather 1 was so mediocre I couldn't let myself into it.
I love The Godfather 1. That game was fun.
What?
And, this is something that's probably gonna make you hate me, Brandon. Godfather 1 was the first, I guess, time I've ever quote unquote seen The Godfather. I didn't see The Godfather until after I played that game.
Well, at least didn't encourage you to watch the movie.
I still remember the Sonny's death scene. They did that in game, and I was just like, "No, Sonny!" Like, see, that was like the cool thing about me not having seen the movie. Like, everything was a surprise to me. So, like, when the one dude dies, the big dumb guy that Don Corleone sends out on a mission.
Yeah.
Fucking garrote him. When he died, I was like, oh. And then when fucking Sonny died, there's so many things that I was like, oh. And then the mission where you go, to what's it's called, mansion, like you have to sneak through, and then you go and cut his fucking horse's head off, and then you have to drag it into his bedroom.
Yes.
Oh, fucking Godfather 1, that game was the best. Godfather 2 wasn't. That game was like the only time where you're like controlling the character it was like mission based, and like you were just looking at like a map of the city, and it's like, oh, you go to this area, and it drops you in, and then like you can only move around in that area. It was awful. Next, we've got a Halo-themed page. Halo 3 Recon.
Oh my.
But also, it's got Halo Wars. Oh my god, this fucking dumb peripheral ad for, it's a Wiimote duct taped to a Nerf gun, and then it's like, stop hacking, start playing. And it's like a Nerf gun, but you can take out like the innards and then put in your Wiimote so you can use for the Nerf game.
Oh, but then I already own a Wii and I'm already losing, so.
Oh, look, another stinker. God of War 3.
A stinker?
Yeah, that game was shit.
You must have had that confused with Gears of War Judgment.
No, the last good God of War game was God of War 1.
Oh, wait a second. I thought you said Gears of War. God of War 3 was not bad at all.
It was so
I loved that every boss you killed, like a part of the environment dies. I was like, wait a minute, wait. I don't think this is a good idea. Oh man, that game, I understand that he's like a laughing stock because of how quick he goes from 0 to 100 nigga real quick, but I always found the combat in that game to be fun.
Oh man, we've got 3 stinkers coming up.
Okay, what are they? Let's lay them on me, big boy.
One of these isn't even a game. If the director of it, as he would describe it, fucking good old David Cage with his PS3 exclusive Heavy Rain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And this was back when the only thing known about Heavy Rain was the game, trailer, which was about the chick and how she sneaks into the guy's house because she's a reporter, and then the guy finds her and he like tries to kill her and stuff her and stuff, which they later added as like a DLC thing.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that game. It wasn't bad.
This game's shit. I still love the fucking glitch where all of your buttons only shout, or like instead of the dialogue options, it's just the main character screaming, Jason! Like every button is just Jason! Jason! Jason!
That game made me feel like shit because after the part where your son gets kidnapped, the cops are talking to you, goes, okay, what color shirt did your son have on? And I was sitting there like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're a great father, Brandon.
I don't even know. I was too busy looking at the mom. I was trying to get fucked.
Oh my god. Nice to know that 2008/2009 Brandon only thought with his dick.
Like, I thought, first of all, I played that game in like 2011.
Oh
Second,
god, that's even sadder.
Hey, my defense is 2017 now. I've turned over a new leaf. Not really, I'm still trying to smash. 24/7, 369.
There's not even that many days in a year, shut up.
There isn't my calendar!
Next we've got Ubisoft's,
Not nigga, Ubisoft. Oh wait. Go on.
Ubisoft's disaster survival game, I Am Alive.
I am barely able to crack a 6 on most of the scores I got.
Hey, wait a second. This line here, it says, we have our fingers crossed that I Am Alive will succeed where games like Disaster Report and Raw Danger have failed. And I'm like, hey, those games were actually fun in their own sort of quirky way.
Raw Danger sounds like a porno.
Disaster Report was this game where like,
Raw Danger.
You were a like waiter.
Dixie Normus is.
You're like a waiter.
Raw Danger.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
That's
sorry. Sorry. Go on.
That's awful. Disaster Report was this PlayStation 2 game where you're like you're like on this artificial island, and like basically everything that could go wrong starts going wrong. Like the island starts to sink, and so like the whole like island starts to get flooded and shit, and you're like this waiter at this hotel, and like you have to keep this chick that you wanted to bang alive. But the next stinker we've got is The House of the Dead Overkill.
I heard that was quirky. Because it was like bombastic and like Pulp Fiction-y.
It was kind of like a grindhouse film.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, grindhouse, yeah.
Oh, and then the next game was a mediocre game, which got 2 sequels, but they still never really changed the gameplay, which people were tired of this game, which was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be different than all those other games, was actually just a third-person shooter. And I am, of course, talking about Infamous.
Oh, Infamous wasn't bad.
It was, like I said, mediocre. The first one was mediocre. The second one was where it really got good.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of the fucking series how it's just a third person shooter, but instead of guns, you got special powers.
I never played the third one.
It's like, I'd rather, where's the ability you get where you can just fucking, you're just Hulk and you can punch dudes like super far? Where's the laser beam eyes? Where's just the flight ability?
Cause parkour!
It's like, oh, all these people got different abilities, yet somehow all of them are just shooting. Cause we don't want to make a like, kind of Grand Theft Auto type third-person shooter game. We're different.
You don't drive cars. You didn't drive cars. You rode bikes. So you get to run up walls now.
Your guy was a bike messenger, and he did parkour too.
My guy needs a real fucking job.
And
that's his fucking
he's
fault.
got electric powers, he
it's
can't
electric.
get in a car
Woogie,
because
woogie.
he'll short-circuit them.
But he can fuck bitches, no problem.
What's their excuse for the character in the third game? Oh, he's only in cars in cutscenes.
Well, I don't play that one, so I just thought it was funny that Neon is the superpower. It's like, oh wow. Just call me Dodge.
Well, actually, he was Smoke, and then he got Neon from someone else.
Oh, I see.
And
So
another power in that game was, television, where,
what?
Yeah, there's this kid whose powers was he could manifest things from, like, TV screens. So he was like this kid who was like a nerd who played, like Diablo, and so he'd like make the demons from the game come out and fight for him.
Oh shit. Oh, so he's a Green Lantern, I got it.
Pretty much. And then the final ability, which was also the stupidest cause it's not like a natural element, was cement.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Instead of rock or earth, it was cement.
Cement, dog. If I had a friend that came over and said, yo, dog, I got 3 superpowers. I got a power smoke, I got a power neon, I got a power cement, I'd punch him in his fucking head.
No, you wouldn't. He turned to smoke.
Whoosh!
Though, I'm surprised you haven't played Infamous. I mean, it takes place in your hometown, dog.
I don't have a PlayStation 4.
Maybe you should get one, dog.
No. No, I got too many bills.
You're right. Next, we've got, one of Platinum Studios, or Platinum Games' first, titles. The hack and slash beat 'em up. Mad World, and not the Gary Jules song.
Mad World.
Which was featured in Gears of War 1's first trailer.
Yes, it was. Too much praise. Let's start wrapping this up. I got to go.
Yeah, guys.
I did not play Mad World, but I heard it was a very good game for the Wii. 1 of 5. So, good for them.
Some of these games I've never even heard of.
Pulling out of the hat, let me know.
Ninja Blade?
Oh yeah, Ninja Blade, I remember that. Never played it.
Massive Action.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do remember
Mag!
that!
Holy shit!
Oh my, it was like a MMO FPS. Oh god, I remember that. Oh man. Ooh.
More like minimally adventurous gameplay. Next.
Wii Punch Out. That was
really okay, good. I heard that was really good.
Oh.
Super Punch Out.
Ew, this piece of shit. Red Faction Gorilla.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. It was I like that you can take down a whole building with a fucking sledgehammer, wandering around looking like Triple H.
Oh, look at this piece of shit. Sonic and the Black Knight.
Oh, I saw Game Grumps flip the fuck out playing through that garbage.
Oh man, now here's a good little bit. StarCraft 2 versus Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. I don't know why I said 40 so weird, like I was like 30k. 30k. A horky dorky borky.
Wait, what was it? Warhammer 40k Space Marine? That's a good game.
No, Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. It was a RTS that was on the computer.
I wanted to play that. I didn't have a computer though.
Oh god, this is how I know this is old. This ad for this game, Brandon.
Yeah.
The National Professional Paintball League Championship Paintball 2009 edition.
Oh man. Rolls off the tongue. Weird they didn't make another one.
Ooh, Street Fighter 4. That one was good. This one wasn't. Star Ocean: The Last Hope.
More like what's the last hope?
This screenshot's the best because it shows how much Brandon's gonna hate it. Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion, and this screenshot is Jack, who was the kangaroo boxer fighting Kuma the bear.
Done. I'm out. Oh, good. Kangaroo Jack versus Kuma.
Oh, and then we've got Wolfenstein. No, not Bethesda Wolfenstein.
2009 and Stein. Oh.
The one that technically is also the
part of the canon. Yeah.
To the Wolfenstein The Last Night and all that.
Yes, it is. I heard it wasn't bad. I just heard it was average.
Oh my god. I totally forgot about this game. Let's not forget Vin Diesel's favorite, Wheelman.
Oh, you know what? Real talk. I really wanted to play that game really bad. I never finished it. I only played a few levels in it because it was my stepbrother's, not mine. But I couldn't find it anywhere. Would they sell like 11? Like, would they put out like 100 copies of the game?
Yes.
Like, I couldn't find it.
Oh man, I totally forgot about this. The Wheelman was originally set to release alongside a movie adaptation, but it seems like Diesel's moved on to other movie projects, including the 4th chapter of The Fast and the Furious, which at this point in time was just rumored to be Four Fast, Four Furious.
Yeah. Instead, they went with Fast and Furious. Much better title.
And as we're fans of wrestling, or we used to be, WWE Legends of WrestleMania, which
garbage.
The whole like pictures they show is Hulk Hogan fighting Andre the Giant.
Yeah, it's just glorification of the steroid era in wrestling. No, that game is trash garbage.
And then here were the last games on the list. 5 games that will probably be announced next year.
Alright, let's do these 5 and then I gotta go.
Twisted Metal Black 3. Mario Tennis Wii.
Yep, that happened.
Pikmin 3.
That happened, I think. Yeah, it happened.
BioShock 2.
Unfortunately.
And Assassin's Creed 2.
Ooh, arguably the best in the series.
Arguably.
To
me, I do believe that the best is Black Flag.
I don't like Black Flag.
That's because you didn't like how it wasn't about the assassins.
No, it's fucking Captain Jack Sparrow in the game. I don't want a game about that.
It's the best.
It had the best gameplay.
Especially when you had like all your holsters filled, and then you could do your like 4-shot with all your guns. And just like just kill
retarded number of guns on you.
And just how brutal he was in his fighting. Like you'd knee some dude and he like do a backflip over the banister falling off of the ship. Like
No, I think the most savage combat was still Kona Kinway.
Oh yeah, Connor was pretty fucking brutal.
He went fucking ham with that tomahawk. And I will say I like Black Flag. You could play it. I don't want it.
I still remember my favorite moment from Assassin's Creed. Like, I didn't even really enjoy Assassin's Creed 3 story more than I had just going around the overworld and just being like, man, if Red Dead Redemption did any of the cool shit like this, it'd be so fucking cool. Like, just going around hunting in the snow and shit. Like, I'd sometimes like just perch up on a tree branch And then as I see like a regiment of redcoats going under, I fucking rope dart one of them and then drop down and like fucking hang him and then pull out my tomahawk and be like, who's ready?
Yeah, I spent, as soon as you got control of, his dad.
Oh, Haven?
Like right in the beginning of the game, yeah, I hunted down redcoats to the point where on the bottom of the screen it was like, you're now ranked number 1 at redcoat kills. Like, fuck yeah, boy! And
I still remember, like, how that was like a big, like, controversial thing. Like, they talked about this on X-Play. They didn't even want to spoil it. Was how at the beginning of the game you start off as Hatham and not Connor, like everyone thought.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect okay, I'm not even gonna say spoiler alert. You haven't played Assassin's Creed 3, fuck off. The whole, we're Templars, like, what?
Or playing as a Templar, not the assassin. What?
I'm taking this game back! And then of course Soviet, I almost stopped playing the game when I realized you were playing as a Templar, I preferred that. I'm like, stop it. Like, I don't like having to be assassins, cause whatever the culture is, I want to do the opposite, cause I'm cool.
More like, I just think Templars are a cool faction. Templars
all they want,
cool.
all they want is law and order.
I like to play as a Templar. It's true though.
Shout out to Soviet, aka Blue Lantern, which is a shittier name.
Yeah, I know. It's cause he fucking, I was like, Soviet was fine, and he's like, no, I want to be Blue Lantern because my favorite character in DC is stupid Saint Walker, the only Blue Lantern. And it's like, you're the only person on this planet who actually likes Saint Walker.
What's a Blue Lantern? What's their color? Sadness?
Hope.
Oh god. Alright.
It's blue, but it's hope.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
It's not like the Star Sapphires, who are all about love.
Ooh,
with
baby.
their super skimpy outfits. Hey.
all their projections and their rings are just like floppy dicks.
No,
and
they don't have rings. They have crowns.
Then what the fuck? Oh my god.
They
Alright,
have crowns with a jewel in the middle.
They don't even fly, they just float everywhere. Just dancing.
So,
alright. Well,
that was an episode.
Sure was.
Brandon, do you have anything to blow?
I sure do. Every week, my friend Jake and I do a show called Jake Brando. We talk about movies, television, and everything in between. I try to post the episode every Saturday, but usually it's every Tuesday or Wednesday because I'm so busy. But it's up every week, so like and subscribe. We're on YouTube. I'm still working on a way to get us video. I think I'm close to cracking that nut, so I will keep you posted.
How much Brandon loves nuts.
You know it, right on the forehead. What about you?
I was going to say almonds, but yeah, sure.
You were not going to say almonds.
You're right, I wasn't.
You were going to say dicks.
Tune in to the channel. Tomorrow I'm going to crack down and edit all those episodes I haven't uploaded yet. So that way you guys can have a nice steady pace of 3 episodes to listen to while I'm in Australia. Maybe if I have time, we'll do a podcast then. It'll be hard seeing as how I'll be 11 hours ahead.
I mean, yeah. That's next weekend you're going?
Yep, next weekend. I leave on Wednesday, and I won't be in Australia till Friday.
Okay, so you leave on this Wednesday. And okay, so you'll be gone. Okay. Alright, so we're not doing our show next week. Alright, that's all I needed to know. Why don't you crack down and play some games so we can get a Let's Play up?
Yeah, you're right. But wait, no, yeah, I guess we'll wait. I just gotta remember to write down some shit while I'm there. Some games I see and some people I talk to, like Hideo Kojima.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I expect pictures and I expect a rundown of all the cool shit you saw. We can have that be the post-show like the end of the news discussion next week. Or the next time we do a show.
Yup.
Alright, well good. Anything you want to plug?
Sadly, the fucking queue was full to get a signing with Hideo Kojima. So I'm gonna have to catch him during the con.
Yeah, there you go.
Find
like,
him. Kojima-san. Doing all the bows and shit. Like, Kojima-san. And he's like, oh.
Do you want a Jabu?
Yes.
I do want a Jabu. Shout out to Legend of Zelda for the character Jabu. Anything I have to plug? No, that's really it. This has been an episode of the podcast. Tune in maybe next week or just 2 weeks. Yeah, just 2 weeks. Oh wait, no, not 2 weeks. Ooh, Brandon, when I come back, we're going to record early.
Alright.
We're going to do it. And technically, this might be a way I can be on,
Alright.
we're going to record on Friday, which would be
March 31st.
February 10th.
What?
Because, I come back into the US on Wednesday, February 8th. I don't have to go back to work until February the 13th.
Oh, look at you.
Yup. And we can't do it on that Sunday because I'm going to Six Flags with, someone. Knock on wood. I mean, it's already planned. It's just like, I want the, yo, baby.
Yeah, you're gonna take her to Six Flags and give her 6 inches. Hey! Alright, well, that's the show. Thank you for joining us, and we will catch you on the flip side. Fuck, I don't know.
See, that was Brandon trying to make a really cool joke, but just like his, career as a comedian, it flopped. Good night, everybody.
What the fuck? Oh my god.